welcome. And we've finally decided to do this thing.
Yep, and all up in your faces, so you better get used to it.
Brace yourselves.
So we are actually doing a get to know us video. We went on our social media pages and we asked all the people that we are friends with on social media to ask us questions about anything they'd like to know about us. How did you know that he or she is the one?
Okay, you go first.
Okay, so I've always wanted someone who is kind and supportive. Also, like that is consistent in that, right? Or like that's like their nature. So once I saw that this person is kind, not just to me, but like he is a kind person, like in general to everyone, I was just like, okay. Maybe this guy's the one, but also like with consistent prayer, like you just always asking God for guidance to know if this is the actual person that you wanna build your forever with. So yeah.
From my side, intelligence. Being with someone who thinks, someone who challenges you mentally. For me, that's everything. And not having a person who just says yes to everything and a person who just does what you want them to do, anything you like, whatever you like, whatsoever type of person. That's one. Number two, a kind person who's not selfish, who's also outgoing. When I saw what I girl,
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
naye ulentoza is outgoing, uyabheja okay.
I don't know if outgoing is the right word.
No, you are outgoing.
Who's like giving?
Going
Go
extra.
all out.
Oh!
Okay, second question.
Okay, question 2. Was it instant or did you grow into the idea of forever?
I don't know if it was like, okay, no, maybe it was instant because on our first date, like our first official date, this was not even when we were dating.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was before we were dating.
We're still trying things out.
Yeah, like a few weeks before we actually started dating. Yeah. I wrote him a letter, which we had a picnic, and I wrote him a letter, and on the letter, it was like a long letter. Yeah. And then like towards the end or whatever, it was like I was actually scared to come on this date because I'd probably leave like liking you more, and this would probably be the start of our forever, something like that. So I think like I knew that I wanted to like do forever with this person, because weeks before that, like building up to that day was like, yes, like screaming forever, like saying, yeah, this is your person that you're gonna do forever with. So,
Well,
yeah.
funny enough for me, I think I knew
You
this.
better say it was instant, so.
No, like it wasn't even okay. I don't know if instant even begins to define it. It was before instant, if there's something like that, because I remember back in the day, like maybe about 2012, 2011, when we dated, I sort of like knew already that this is the person I wanted to spend my forever with, and I always would talk to my friend Ukatleo and say, yeah, that's my wife, and we used to have this thing, yeah, God's plan, always knew that this is God's plan. So was it instant?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was instant.
Definitely. How did you meet and where? We met
At the hospital.
Yeah.
When we were born.
Not really, but we met like when we were kids. So our parents were friends. Like my mom and his mom were like besta bombers.
Yeah.
And my dad and his dad were also friends. They used to sing together. and I don't know who married whose friend, but they decided to marry each other, and then pop, we were there, and yeah, so we've basically known each other since we were like kids. Yeah, like since we were kids, and but maybe like how we got to this point. Also, like I think we're just always in each other's lives. Like we're not always in the same place. So he lived like in the Bundus, because that's far. Okay, maybe far from me. But like he lived far, and we dated when we were like, how old are we?
2012, I don't know how.
Yeah, like we
Somewhere
dated
there,
in
yeah.
2012, but we were kids, like high school.
Yeah.
No, was it high school? Yeah, it was high school. We were in high school.
Yes, high school.
When we started dating, and then we dated for a year, and then I dumped him at the end of that year because we spent
The heartbreak.
yeah, shame. He says he's never recovered.
I'm still recovering. Still recovering.
So we dated in the year 2012 after this guy asked me out like forever. Like he used to be like, oh, I want to be your boyfriend.
Your man.
Oh yeah, and like
Your man.
he was just, I was just like, oh my gosh, because I didn't like boys. They used to scare me.
Yeah.
And that's why I dumped you, because I was scared of you. Because we didn't see each other in that year of dating. We were just texting on Mixit, you know.
Eish.
Like it was Mixit day, so we'd just text each other on Mixit. And like that would be that was the relationship.
Actually,
basically.
those days I remember I used to walk, and this one time my mom sent me to go get pizza, and I walked
Oh my gosh,
for a
I
good
literally
like
remember this.
8 kilometers going and another 8 kilometers coming back. And when I got home, the pizza was so cold, and my mom was so upset. So that I could save the taxi money to call you and would stay on those Celsi to Celsi minutes. Do you remember?
I remember.
Yeah, so
Yeah, those are the days. Yeah, those were really nice.
they were beautiful days.
And then so that was Mixit. We did Mixit for a whole year, but obviously you'd see each other like I think in that whole year we probably saw each other 3 times.
Oh, even
Yeah.
twice.
Oh yeah, or twice. But also it was so brief, like seeing each other. It was like literally maybe if he came to visit, it was always on a Saturday because we church on Saturday. So he would come to my church in the afternoon, and because he stayed far, they'd have to leave like 20 minutes after being there.
Yeah.
So we really didn't spend time with each other. So at the end of that year, we went for a camp, a December camp, and that's where I dumped him, because we spent like 2 weeks not together, but 2 weeks in one place.
Almost got kicked out of camp.
Almost got kicked out of camp.
Story for another day.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And like we were so I was scared. I was just like, yo, this guy, like he always wants me to come to him, or like he always wants us to talk, and that was like new to me because all we've been doing was Mixit. Yeah, so it made sense for me to be like, my brother, peace out, like see you next time.
Maybe to jump on to the next question, but I need to just say this for the next video or the other video sometime, right? So the pastor who actually almost kicked us out at camp is the same pastor who married us.
Yeah.
So it's a story for the another day. Yeah.
Definitely.
So what's the next question? Okay. Things you wish you knew before getting married. Well, I really don't know. For me, I think Uguti, I'm actually enjoying uncovering and learning new things as we go. I don't think there's anything that I wish that I had known before marriage. I feel like I'm enjoying uncovering. Like it keeps you on the edge, like the mystery. You know what's next? And
yeah, but also I just feel like we have like spoke about so many things like in depth, so there wasn't really anything that was like
we didn't know.
Yeah,
like we're in each other's lives since we're born.
And I think also because our lives are so similar, like it was easy for us to like merge lives, if that makes sense. So I don't maybe like we're still about to like
discover, because
experience.
we're like what, 3
Maybe
months
I
into
would,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, so yeah,
I
let's
did wish I knew that you leave your socks everywhere. That I'm shaming you.
you know
He
what?
does leave his socks
With
everywhere.
the socks thing,
Actually, no. There is something I wish I knew.
okay,
Should
right.
I say it?
Okay. No. Yeah.
This guy,
No.
guys.
We are continuing as we move on to the next question. The next question is what?
I'll tell you guys.
What attracted you to your partner? Yeah. Go.
Yeah,
first.
I think I've already said it. Like the kindness.
I mean, umuntu wami muhle, guys. It's the beauty.
It's only beauty.
It's the beauty. That is why I'm joking.
So,
I think we've
yeah, basically
sort of
touched,
like touched on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think for me it was definitely the kindness. But also like, you know, when your parents are fond of someone, like that just makes you like them even more. So I think that was like attractive that he is like obviously my
Likeable.
parents, yeah, are gonna like my family just likes him.
But everyone likes him.
Okay, but that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Likeable.
that is he's really likable.
Yeah.
So that's what made me be like, oh.
Okay,
that's
let's go on to the other one. How was your first date? Okay, I think it depends on which one each one considers the first date. Mina, the one which I consider the first date is actually where we went to Signature.
That's our first date?
That's what I consider the first date, because it was like proper, planned out, the suit, the dress up, and
yeah, that was a date.
Yeah, it was a date. So I'd say good it was the first date. And how was it? I'd say good it was so beautiful. At the same time, I was so excited to a point to which I was just spending.
And he was broke.
And I was broke. But we'll tell that story some other time. Yeah, to a point where my family actually calls her Ulebue suit. There's a suit, there's a mystery suit, and people who were at our wedding actually know about the suit. And yeah, maybe we'll get to share the story about the suit, right?
Yeah.
Some other time. Yeah, how was your first day?
I think that day made me question. I'm like, yo. I'm joking. She would make me question. I was just like, Shane, he's so sweet. I think I would say like our first date.
Which one? The picnic or when
No,
you took
like when I took you out. That was like our first date. Well, for me, because that's literally like the first time we went out together.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how was it? That's the question.
The date was nice. A bit awkward actually, because he was very uneasy because he's just like, oh, this guy is gonna be paying, like he was
uneasy towards the end. I was chilled the whole time.
Okay, maybe I was uneasy. Also, I think I was cold on that day because we were outside. Like it was at a restaurant, but like we were sitting outside.
And you chose for us to sit outside.
It was full.
Yeah.
That was literally the only place that was like available. But I think the date was nice because I almost said I had never paid for a date before. That's a lie. But I think it was nice because I had actually kept my word.
One thing that I wished people knew about me. The one thing that I wish people knew about me is the fact that I actually can get shy at times, and people don't believe what I get shy. They just think that I'm always like, actually most of the time, I was telling my wife actually on Sabbath, when I'm in a space where there's a lot of people and I see there's like people that I know, I pray that the people who know me do not look my direction, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I do not want to say hi or talk whatsoever. But once obviously they see me, I'm forced to speak. So that's the one thing I'd like people to know about me.
I think I'd like people to know that I'm actually a friendly person. Yeah, I'm like such a nice person. In general, no, I really think I'm a nice person. I am a nice person.
She is a nice person.
I don't think I am. So a lot of the time, people are asking us like, why are you getting married? Are you pregnant? Because we're fairly young, you know. So I'd really like people to know that in the 21st century, 2022, people actually do get married for love.
100%.
We definitely are like head over heels. Well, at least I know.
She's obsessed with me. Okay.
He's more obsessed with me, but like I think I want people to know that firstly, true, well, okay, what do I want people to know about us? That we love each other, number one, that we got married out of love, for each other, and that we are fun.
Well,
That's on here.
Yeah, just to jump onto that one. I think it is possible in the 21st century to still be married out of love, and not only be married because you're covering up something, you know. So
or because you're chasing after something.
Yes. So I don't think there's anything that we're chasing from each other,
because we're broke.
We're hiding from each other. We're literally just starting afresh from scratch, zero, and all we got is each other and our love for each other. Yeah. That's what we'd like people to know about us.
Someone chose a song for us that we are going to be listening to
It's a surprise.
for the first time right now. And we're going to try and do a sing along with us.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Oh, I know the song.
Yeah. Come on now. Baby, I just don't get
I don't know the lyrics.
I know you smell the perfume and I'm sorry.
Bad as you want, stick around, and I just don't know why. I wish you in,
Baby,
I'm worried about. I just wanna say you. I just
What's up? Anyway,
thank you guys so much.
it was a beautiful first video, and we're hoping that we're going to be able to give you more and more content and be up in your faces. Please do not forget to subscribe, like and share if you like the content that we're sharing.
But until next